Welcome back, fight fans! Last weekend saw a clash of grappling titans take place, and at the end of the day, it's safe to say everyone got their money's worth. We're talking about the Kade Ruotolo versus Tommy Langaker fight, of course. It was a battle that showcased skill, determination, and a whole lot of heart. And in this video, we will deep dive into the fight and review what happened at One Fight Night 11. On June 9th, Kade Ruotolo defended his One Fighting Championship Lightweight Submission Grappling World Championship against the formidable Tommy Langaker. This matchup promised an intense showdown, and it certainly delivered. Right from the start, Ruotolo showed his prowess by executing a flawless lateral drop takedown, securing a top position. But Langaker, who's no joke either, showcased a dangerous guard and had some slick leg locks, which got the better of Kade more than once. As Kade upped the intensity, Langaker swiftly countered with an outside heel hook attempt, catching Ruotolo off guard and gaining an advantage. This early exchange set the tone for what was to come, a battle of wills and technique. Throughout the match, Ruotolo demonstrated consistent passing pressure and threatened with his own leg locks. Meanwhile, Langaker tirelessly hunted for ashi entries from the bottom position, showcasing his relentless pursuit of victory. The struggle for dominance continued to escalate as both fighters traded back takes and engaged in relentless submission attempts. Langaker's leg lock game proved to be a formidable challenge for Ruotolo, as he expertly entangled him in dangerous leg lock shootouts. However, Ruotolo showed incredible resilience, countering with his own catch, evening the score to 1 on official scorecards. The end of the match left the judges faced with the difficult task of determining a winner. After careful deliberation, they awarded Kade Ruotolo the unanimous decision victory, solidifying his title defense. It was a hard-earned win that showcased his unwavering spirit. Speaking to ringside color commentator Mitch Chilson after the fight, Kade Ruotolo said he was left with nothing but a sense of accomplishment due to the war and puzzles Langaker constantly presented throughout their co-main event showdown. The One Lightweight Submission Grappling World Champion said,
"Amazing, gotta switch arms, man. I'm getting so over holding this thing, I'm not gonna lie. So heavy, so heavy." Yeah, it's very dynamic, very flexible, kind of exactly what I was expecting, you know? He's absolutely great at what he does, and it was a war. It was difficult, for sure. What's next? Whoever wants it, really, you know? I think I'm really looking towards MMA, to be honest with you. You know, MMA is really in my heart. I've been training it. You know, before this last tournament, or this last match, my mom was like, "Kade, why are you training MMA so much? You got no-gi coming up." I'm like, "I love it, it's hard, so definitely want to get MMA coming up by the end of the year, for sure."
From the looks of it, Kade has been training hard and has his sights set on making his MMA debut before the year's end. A new challenge that he eagerly anticipates. Do you think Kade has the adaptability and talent to transfer his unique skill set and excel in MMA? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're at it, we'd love to know whether you've enjoyed the video so far. If so, please subscribe to Valor Strategy Grappling and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on the upcoming videos. With that said, let's move on to our next news of the day. Nicholas Meregali is certainly keeping himself busy in the grappling world with two exciting matchups on the horizon. Let's dive into the details and find out what's in store for the talented Brazilian competitor. First up, Meregali is set to face off against cyborg Abreu of Fight Sports at the UFC Fight Pass Invitational 4. This highly anticipated super fight will take place at the end of the month on Thursday, June 29th. Meregali took to his official social media channels to announce the matchup, expressing his excitement to return to the no-gi competition after a long break. In an Instagram caption, Meregali shared his thoughts on his last tournament, the ADCC in September 2022, where he showcased his skills with impressive results despite limited no-gi training. After the ADCC, I decided for an off-season to build the skills I needed. I worked insanely hard, and here we are having my first no-gi fight after a long period of preparation. He expressed his desire for domination, submissions, and technical prowess in his matches. With this upcoming fight against Cyborg, Meregali is curious to see how his performance will measure up and is thrilled to face such a tough opponent with extensive no-gi experience and notable achievements in the sport. If the fight was in a gi, it would be a payday, but it's without the gi, so it's going to be war. I'm curious to see the level I'll perform at and also happy to have such a tough opponent like Cyborg for this fight, an athlete with extensive experience in the no-gi world and many titles in this sport. Too happy for this fight. On the other side, cyborg Abreu is also ready to embrace the challenge posed by Meregali. In his own social media announcement, he stated his willingness to constantly challenge himself against the best in the game and acknowledged Meregali's dominant performances. Many years on the battlefield and always ready to challenge myself against the best in the game. Nicholas Meregali has been having many dominant performances, and I'm ready to take on the challenge. Moving on to the second matchup, Nicholas Meregali is set to square off against Duarte in the no-gi main event of TEASES WNO 19. This exciting showdown is scheduled to take place on August 10th at the Palmer Event Center in Austin, Texas. The rivalry between Meregali and Duarte has been brewing since the lead-up to the 2022 ADCC World Championships. During an interview prior to the ADCC, Meregali made a bold claim, stating that no one in the 99 kg division could match his level, taking a direct shot at Duarte, the 2019 ADCC 99 plus kg champion. While Meregali took third place in the 99 kg category and second place in the absolute division at the ADCC, Duarte emerged victorious in the 99 kg division. After his win, Duarte responded to Meregali's comments and issued a challenge for a match on WNO. Now, nearly 1 year later, the match is finally set. Both competitors have impressive records in the no-gi format on WNO. Duarte has a 3-1 record, including a quick submission victory over jiu-jitsu legend and UFC star Rodolfo Vieira. Meregali, on the other hand, boasts a perfect 3-0 record with back-to-back submission wins in his first 2 no-gi matches, and a unanimous decision victory against Rafael Lovato Jr. Meregali is coming off a recent submission victory in the gi against Pedro Marinho at TEASES WNO 18, showcasing his versatility and skill in both gi and no-gi competitions. Make sure to mark your calendars for TEASES WNO 19. Meregali vs. Duarte, presented by Fat Tire on August 10th. The event will be streamed live exclusively on Flow Grappling. For those who prefer an in-person experience, tickets are available to watch the event at the Palmer Event Center in Austin, Texas. Stay tuned for more match announcements to come. And that concludes our news recap for today. What are your thoughts on the 2 matchups? Do you think Meregali can continue his dominant win streak? Let us know in the comments below.